What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Jr. watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. I saw Mid90s. It's the directorial debut of actor Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill has starred in a lot of movies that I really enjoy, mostly comedic films, a lot of comedies. And I always admired Jonah Hill, especially not only as an actor, but as a person and also a creative individual, because I've always found that as an actor, I can tell that a lot of the characters he plays has a lot of his creative input put into it, as well as not only just the performance, but also the dialogue that is spoken. I just feel that that is kind of like a reflection of his comedic mind. And not only his comedic mind, but his creative mind. So Mid90s definitely a film that I was looking forward to because it really felt like this is his passion project. And apparently, based on what I read, it was 3 years in the making. So definitely looking forward to this. Anyway, so I saw it. And I love period pieces, especially if it's a film that takes place in the 80s and the 90s. These are really, I think, iconic times. Especially if you grew up during that era. And it's kind of like a coming of age tale. And this movie it stars a bunch of young unknowns, but it also does star in an uncredited cameo, Gerard Carmichael, in a really funny scene, as well as Catherine Waterston, who plays the mom of the main character, of the young protagonist. Anyways, it's a skateboarding movie, and I haven't seen too many skateboarding movies except the Dogtown one, the Lords of Dogtown, and I really like this film. But even though this is a skateboarding movie, skateboarding is really just a backdrop for what the bigger story is, and really it's a coming of age story. It's about this kid trying to fit in, and this kid trying to just deal with a lot of things growing up, with being rebellious, drugs and alcohol, bullying, and just a lot of things that a lot of us kids have been through or are going through right now. And when I was watching this, I felt that it was so real. Just the way it was filmed, the way it was shot, the look of the film, and the dialogue and everything that was taking place during the film, it just felt so real. Even though I was never a skateboarder and I didn't go through the extreme things that the protagonist went through, or I wouldn't say extreme, but like these are really normal things that the protagonist went through, I really connected with the characters and what was going on. So it just felt really real, and it brought the performances and the situations all to it was a very believable story. After all, this is something that kids really go through. So I actually really enjoyed this film. I think it's a great film, actually. And like I said, I love the way it was shot. It just felt like it was a film that could have been filmed or could have been produced in the 90s, and so that was really great about that. Jonah Hill really captured that era, not just in the characters and the situations, but also just the look of the film. You know, the set design, the locations, everything about it just felt like, wow, I've just been transported to the 90s. And that's why when I was watching it with a full theatrical audience, like, we were all connected. You could hear all the laughter and the reactions. It just felt like we connected with the story. So that was really great. Jonah Hill did a great job. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is a very solid film. And I think that if you want to watch a good coming-of-age, simple story and really about a kid's life, watch it. Check out Mid90s if it's showing in a theater near you. It's got a limited, theatrical screening. So catch it if you can. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.